be in the house of God. Just one more time, you may be seated. Once again, it's an honor and a privilege to be in the house of God just one more time. I want to thank everyone who came out this evening. And my wife, who's sitting in the back. Amen. Pastor Pfeiffer and church family. That's Sister Wanda, right? No, that's Noki. Oh, no, Noki. I just thank God for her. I thank God for everybody that came out. Ty, thank God for him as well. Amen. I'm not going to preach long, but I do have a word from the Lord. And because we got another service to go to. But I'm going to preach anyway. I get there when I get there. If we go with me real brief, we can go to the whole book of Jonah. I'm going to skim through this. You know, between 1 and 4. You have it, say amen. Shut up. Book of Jonah, 1, 2, 3. Like I said, I'm going to skim through this. Now the word of the Lord came to Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying, Arise and go to Nineveh, the great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness is come up before me. But Jonah rose up and fled into Tarshish from the presence of the Lord, and went down to Joppa, and found a ship going to Tarshish, so that he paid his fare, therefore, and went down into it, to go with them to Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. But the Lord sent a great storm, and there was a mighty tempest of the sea, so that the ship was like to be broken. 17. Now the Lord prepared a fish, a great fish, and swallowed up Jonah. And Jonah was in the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord, God out of the fish of the belly. God out of the fish belly. Then the word came to Jonah second time, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, the great city, and preach unto the preaching I abide thee. So Jonah rose and went to Nineveh, according to the word of the Lord. Now Nineveh was exceeding great city, that 3 days' journey. If I would use a topic or a subject, it would be that I made a choice. And I'm not going to preach long, but tap your neighbor to say, neighbor, I made a choice.
Neighbor, I made a choice.
Now, in today's life and today's society, we make a choice. Are we going to serve God, or are we going to play with God? We come to church when we feel like it. We do what we want to do. But the thing is, have you made a real choice? The definition of choice is a substance or act choosing instinct of right or wrong. And now, basically dealing with this, in today's world, once again, we make a choice, you know, in life, where is that sometimes we get up, I might feel like going to work this morning, then I might not feel like it. But in all actuality, the bills have to get paid. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. The Bible says if you don't work, you don't eat. That's a choice. You don't have to work, you won't eat. Now, but they have the thing now is that you can always get, you know, public assistance, food stamps, you know, you don't have to work. But that only lasts us for a little while. The thing is, you have to make a real good choice. And sometimes we deal with choices and we find out sometimes that consequences come behind making choices, the wrong choices. But then sometimes to avoid the consequences, we have to make the right choices. Well, you say, preacher, well, I made the right choice, but I'm still going through. Well, I understand that, but the thing is that you got to keep standing. It's not easy being the child of God and making the right choices, but you got to know that God is in control. But once you realize that God is in control, it still doesn't mean that everything is going to go smooth. We still have our ups and we still have our downs, but God is still in control. The old saints never gave up on God because they knew at the end of the tunnel there was a reward. And the thing is, you say, well, preacher, how can I keep going and going and going, but I'm still having hard times. I'm still going through. But the thing is, I've made a choice. You just can't make a choice and don't be committed to the choice. You can be committed to the choice doing the wrong, or you can be committed to the choice doing the right. But I say, well, how can I be committed to the choice and I'm doing right, but I'm still going through? I heard somebody say, well, I'm always in church and I'm in there morning, noon, and night. I'm in Bible study, Pastor. I'm preaching and teaching, but I'm still going through. But the choices in life is that you got to serve Him. You can't just play with Him. You got to know Him for His mighty works. Well, you see, when I'm paying my tithes, I'm paying my tithes. I'm giving more than I'm supposed to give. But I'm still going through. But the thing is that you've already made up in your mind that you made the right choice. I'm living holy.